Oh, you went away. And he's back. Denver Broncos Mile High View. No commercials, no bullshit. I've got a little Christmas present for you, but mostly it's for those other online platforms and STR. Here it goes.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.
Starts the same old thing.
Man, that's legendary.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Did it look like to you that the offensive line is fixed? It's better than it has been for 6 years?
Absolutely.
The same offensive line that today finally it got Bridgewater fully killed.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, it looks to be like it did 6 years ago when they got Trevor Simeon killed.
Yep.
What a bunch of dumbasses, you know. And I can't understand is why do people flock to that stuff? Hear a bunch of crap and garbage, instead of trying to figure out how to get this mess fixed. Oh, wait a minute. Fire the coach. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Didn't we do that before too?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so things just never change. It's this insane world. Let's just keep doing what doesn't work, what's wrong, and just expect something different to happen. So it looks like for us, I just asked for people to go back and listen to our pre-games. We talked about Bridgewater getting killed right before this game. We talked about the line. We always talk about the lines. But we talked about Garrett Bolles, Garrett Holds, and talked about Justin Simmons being picked on. That's what I would do. If I was a offensive coordinator, I'd go right to the guy. If he's not, trying to hide somewhere. So the party's over. The coaching staff is going to be gone. Thank you, Mr. Elway. You're a coach killer. But, although I never did understand Shermer. I just never understood that move. It never made any sense. But let me, this is what we talked about too. The one area that there's a saving grace is the defense. And by getting rid of Fangio, that's going to be the end of that too. So not only are you going to have crap offense. Well, wait a minute. We got receivers. Do we really have receivers? I'm just wondering too if this is exactly what Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson. I wonder if they get it now. Why Russell Wilson publicly would say, "I never made that list," and specifically to Bronco fans. Specifically to Bronco. They didn't say it to all the other people. He pointed that right at the Bronco organization. I wonder if they get it. I just wonder if they'll ever understand it. What's your take on where we're going here?
I'm just really exhausted watching this team because it's the same issues each and every fucking week. Sorry for my French.
No, and nobody can say the O word. Nobody can say the O word, the offensive line.
I am very, very just absolutely astonished that Bronco fans, specifically John Elway fans, are just loving just ignoring the offensive line, loving these receivers that don't do jack shit in a game, loving Justin Simmons, loving Shelby Harris, loving Garrett Bolles, and they don't do shit.
Yeah.
All the John Elway players do is fuck up.
Yeah, you mentioned that during
All
the
they
game.
do.
So why is it it's the John Elway players that are the cancer or the problem child? And then they're the ones that get paid. Now it looks like, who was Cortland Sutton? Who picked him? Who picked Cortland? John Elway picked Cortland Sutton, and it's already looking like that payment. See, maybe there is some silver lining to all this. I'm beginning to think that maybe these payouts came because Elway's going to be leaving. Maybe he really will be leaving, and so he's trying to just give cash to, all his boys, before he leaves. But what do you think? I think if he wasn't leaving, maybe they wouldn't have been so apt to give Cortland Sutton that pay raise.
I have to believe it to see it.
I know. That's my hopium. That's my hope.
Our hope here at Denver Broncos, my high view. Not this quarterback obsessed bullshit. And again, okay, so me and you, I have a rant. Is it okay if I just go on a little rant here?
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
And this is specifically to all the commenters that come on here and run their mouth and then go away for a few weeks. I'm talking to you guys directly because I go on Mile High Huddle. I specifically talk about both these lines. They're dog shit lines, okay? Yet you guys want to tell me we have all these weapons. You guys want to tell me that we have Cortland Sutton who continuously stops on routes. And you paid him the buttload of money that he didn't deserve right now? You give Tim Patrick, who's regressed since he's got that contract, he's starting to drop balls, and he's starting to stop on routes. Again. Jerry Jeudy. Okay, I went back. This goes to my rant. I went back and watched the video that you published before I came on this channel with you about Jerry Jeudy and that draft pick. And I like your analysis on it. You weren't in love with the pick. You weren't in love with it, okay? And I just want to come here and say this. For all the people, it's basically John Elway fans and STR that praise that pick, he hasn't done shit in the past 2 years he's been in Denver. He hasn't done shit.
How did those third down conversions go today using Jerry Jeudy?
It was non-existent again. So you guys want to come and attack us for having a real GM mindset, and you guys want to support those channels that all they do and care about is killing coaches, killing quarterbacks, killing good players like Philip Lindsay, Malik Jackson, Danny Trevathan, just to name a few players, Derek Wolfe, just to name a few.
Jackson, these.
Yeah, exactly. Bryce Callahan, etc.
Bryce Callahan, yep.
You guys want to sit up here and trash those players out, but guys like Justin Simmons, who have clear just video evidence of him just getting absolutely destroyed, and he absolutely sucks. Justin Simmons, it's official. He is not even a top 15 safety in the league right now. He absolutely sucks at his job. He sucks.
Yeah, he sucked. Yeah, you said that he didn't look like he was trying. I said, no, he's trying. No. He's trying, but he is so bad. As I'm trying to tell you, this guy is bad. I mean, he's really bad.
And when you gave him 4 years, $61 million, and what did he earn? What did he do to deserve that type of money? What did he do?
What are these receivers doing?
They're doing nothing. Oh, they're just run blocking. How did our run?
Yeah, they're doing such a stellar job. We had video of that where they're holding and whiffing and everything else. And
And I just want
video.
I just want to conclude this rant with this. You guys are proven you didn't tell us shit last week, and we warned you. We warned you once again. This is what's going to happen when we face better player personnel. And look what happened. Okay? I specifically said that the Bengals are an up and down team, and you saw it today. But they're far and away ahead in terms of player personnel than the Denver Broncos.
Quarterback.
In this game. Oh, but you guys want to get rid of the one guy that is keeping us in these games, and Vic Fangio, and Sandy Clough fucking just burying him like we predicted. I mean, you guys and Mile High Huddle doing the exact same thing because I went and watched their bullshit of a channel. You guys want to sit up here and just defend all this bullshit.
Fire the coach. Fire the coach. Fire the coach. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat.
All the bullshit. And ridiculous. And I'm going to conclude my rant here with this. Just watch this team go down the shitter once Vic Fangio leaves, and once I have to wait and see if Elway leaves. He does. I just don't. I have to wait. I
want to say one thing. You know, these are the same people that, you know, fire the coach when it was Rich Gangarello. Oh, they just, yeah, we killed another coach. Yeah. And they brought in Shermer. So with that in mind.
How has that move been?
Yeah.
How has that fucking move been?
Yeah. You cheer led the firing of Rich Gangarello. You just got behind that, just like you're getting behind this. And where is who is your coach going to be? Who is your coach going to be? And this is the thing. There's going to be a lot of head coaching jobs up for grabs all over the place. And there's one place, wait a minute. There's one place that doesn't have an owner. Now, let me see. Am I going to go and get hired somewhere where they actually have an owner? I can meet the owner. I feel much more confident in my job security because I'm right now the number one candidate that all the teams want, right? We'll just say that. I'm the number one candidate. Am I going to go to the team that doesn't have an owner?
Oh, but we're going to have an owner in the spring.
So they want to hire a coach before
we're going to have an owner in the spring. Oh.
Yeah, they're going to want to hire a coach before that. Now, what coach in their right mind is going to get hired or want to be hired before the owner, that he doesn't even get to meet the owner? How confident is that coach going to feel going to the Denver Broncos, that shit hot coach that I know STR and I know the online platforms are just, he's a shoo-in. He's going to be here because we've heard that from them time and time and time again.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Right. Exactly. So, but you know, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't want bullshit from you because I'm gonna give you my Vic Fangio rant. Okay.
No.
I predicted this date was gonna come. Vic Fangio had no business signing up with the Denver Broncos. I don't care if you can't tell me, oh, he just didn't know, huh? He knew. John Elway was really the head coach. There's no way he didn't know that. He had a great gig in Chicago. He left. Now I understand the money is good. You know, it's a money thing. You know, I mean, how can you turn down millions of dollars, all right? Made him a millionaire. But in Chicago, he could get the players he wanted. He didn't have the meddling. You know, he put the team together the way it's diametrically different, even though he's trying so hard to get the kind of player. I mean, he got Khalil Mack because he knows about the push up the middle. These people here, well, wash, rinse, repeat. That's all they know. Wash, rinse, repeat. You know, they got Bridgewater killed today. The offensive line. This offensive line that we're told was supposed to be so good. They bring in Shermer because they just got to get rid of Rich Gangarello. Got in Shermer, right? What did Shermer do with Locke? Oh, we're going to make you RPO. We're going to run you an RPO play. Why on earth would you do that? Why? It's just like, but it's so Shermer. Was it? It's almost as if it was designed to fail, like on purpose.
Don't forget about Elway.
Well, of course, Elway's in all that. He's the finger stirring the whole thing.
Okay, so I want to take a couple of step backs because you called me out on my bullshit on Vic Fangio, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. I'd rather you do that and not be fake here. But let me just say this for Fangio's sake. I mean, what do you say? I mean, what do you say to all that? I mean, I can't say anything. I can't say anything to that. I mean, he was duped to come here, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, he was duped.
He got a lot of money.
Well, he got a lot of money, but he also, I think, was promised things that Elway didn't fucking deliver on.
Well, but you should know better. It's Elway.
But what? Okay, well, Fangio didn't know Elway at the time, and I guarantee you, Fangio wasn't even paying attention because he got hired after the Chicago Bears game. He talked to them during the week, and I guarantee you, he didn't know Elway was like this before he came to Denver. I guarantee you. And he's like, okay, well, I could probably turn this defense around. I have Von Miller. I have Bradley Chubb. All I need is to get that push up the middle that I got in Chicago. He went after DJ Reader. He was denied that. So he tried. And I do not.
Well, this is why I don't believe it, because everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. I mean, Stafford gets it. Rodgers gets it. I mean,
okay, well, gets it. Talk about the quarterbacks here. I'm talking about free agents, all the other ones that didn't want to come here. I'm talking about Reader. I'm talking about Adrian Amos. You know, Adrian Amos and Kareem Jackson were supposed to be your 1 and 2 back there. Oh, you had to put Justin Simmons and pay him the buttload. What a pathetic player Justin Simmons is. He is a terrible, terrible player. A terrible player.
Well, yeah, you were talking about Justin Surtain in the slot. What did Fangio say? Because it was Elway. This was Elway's pick. Okay, whatever STR wants to tell you, Peyton came out, verified by the Denver Post. This was Elway's pick, verified all the way and spoken out of the mouth of George Payton. This was Elway's pick. And what was the idea that Elway had? Elway had for Surtain. It was to take over the slot. Remember the beginning of the season? We won't need Bryce Callahan. No, because John Elway, again, meddling he can't help it. Meddling. We're going to put him in the slot. How did he do in the slot today?
Surtain or Callahan?
Surtain.
Surtain was playing on the outside.
But you said that there were slot plays that he
was getting beat with underneath routes today. He got beat on underneath route.
But what happened throughout the season with slot?
Okay, well, when they put him in the slot, he was exposed to what I was saying come out in the pre-draft process, saying that why would you draft a corner that is more of a boundary corner, uses his leverage and uses the sideline to his advantage? Yet you're going to put him in the fucking slot.
And who was the architect of that idea?
Elway. And see, this is what our argument comes back around to is fucking Elway.
Elway.
Lead that shit. You guys cherry lead all that shit. Oh, he doesn't exist. Wash, rinse, repeat. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated because I continue to see the same problems for the past 6
Groundhog's Day.
6 years. 6 years we've been going on for this bullshit, okay? Oh, STR saying, oh, this is a shoe-in game for Denver. We're going to win this game. We're going to go in and show Pittsburgh. We're going to go in and show the Ravens. We're going to go in and show the Raiders. We're going to go in and show the Browns. We're going to go in and show the Bengals. And look what fucking happened. Our logic proved right once again. So stop giving me all your fucking bullshit, STR. Stop giving me all your bullshit. Fuck.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out till we grow.
It's Groundhog's Day.
Well, I don't know. Well, that's true, 'cause you got me.
It's Groundhog's Day.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
Oh, no, it's different now. It's
Oh, different now. Best O-line in 6 years. Okay.
I got you, babe. Because I wake up every morning, I hear that song, and then it's Simmons, it's the offensive line, and it's all the toxic fans ignoring it all. They don't. We're the only ones who are living through the loop. They don't know.
and living through the loop, I got to give Sandy Clough some credit at calling out obviously a John Elway follower on his sports talk radio tonight. You know, everybody gives Noah Fant or what's his face, Cortland Sutton a pass for all the money he got, but with Noah Fant, we got to criticize him. You know, it's the same bullshit each and every week. These players get passes, but Callahan doesn't get a pass. Baron Brownie doesn't get a pass. Oh, and Mile High Huddle spewing. Oh, we for sure missed Draymond Jones today. We did? I thought the offensive line looked better today without him in the lineup.
I know. I was thinking the same thing all day. During that whole game. Boy, they must really think their audience must be stupid. I mean,
they are like, we agree 100%.
Wow. Well, that's the toxicity. That's the toxicity. Wow. It's Groundhog's Day all over again, man.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, these coach killers. Yeah, well, last time you killed Scandrell, you got Shermer. Let's see what your next trick is.
Bringing Kellen Moore from the Cowgirls?
Yeah, sure.
Love that guy. Kellen Moore, who's regressed, who looks like shit out there. Looks like another Shermer.
Well, that's what they want.
Oh, yeah. I'll get behind him and then bury him.
Groundhog's Day all over again. Watch the defense go down the tubes now.
Yep. Watch Pat Shermer be your next head coach.
Oh, God.
I could see that, honestly. If Elway's still in the bill, I could honestly see that.
Yeah, because he's done such a great job, just like the rest of them.
Absolutely, he's developed Drew Lock. They just love him up there.
Turned the Bridgewater into a superstar. Yeah.
Yep, and then he got him killed. I mean, you know what? And you brought up a great point in the first half when we were talking back and forth in this game. The Bengals baited their ass. They baited them.
Yeah.
They baited them to go into the 3 wide receiver sets. They baited them.
Well, you know what? Well, you remember
they told our offensive line we were going to blitz.
Yeah, they told them before they were going to do it. We're going to do it. You ain't going to stop us.
Yes.
Dave Logan said, I think they just told them they were going to blitz, and they did it.
See, that's how teams think of us now.
Oh, in the pregame, that's what they had. I told you in the morning. Guy went on to the sports talk radio in Cincinnati. We're a joke. Everybody outside of in the real world knows what the Denver Broncos are, except these people. Your Mile High Huddles and all them. And Dove Valley. Dove Valley, you can put them in here. They're the epicenter of that.
Oh, of course. You know, and God, this game. This game. Okay, so we talked about the receivers starting off in this video. You brought up a great point. These receivers, receivers don't do shit. They don't do shit. Okay, those third down conversions that everybody says, they don't do anything. They don't even block correctly. Every time they block, they get a flag or they get in the way of Javonte Williams, who's an absolute beast. Okay, I'm wrong. I've been wrong on that pick. I'll continue to crow on that. The stopping on routes. And this has become a reoccurring thing for the past 2 years ever since Emmanuel Sanders left. And I think that's why Sanders and Sutton got in a huge argument, because he called him out on his bullshit. And Elway's like, oh, we can't have Sanders yell at our future Hall of Fame receiver and Cortland Sutton, so we got to trade him to the Niners.
Well, that's because we can't develop anybody.
And and isn't that the proper way to dude? That's what Sanders was doing.
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys get it? Do you guys get it? Do you guys get it? Come on. We haven't developed a player. We haven't developed a player.
Yeah.
Oh, Garrett Bolles. No, you didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, Garrett Bolles sucks. Okay, you could have had Ryan Ramczyk.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Garrett Bolles. Yeah, Garrett. He gets the money. Remember all the talk about Garrett Bolles?
Tackle money? Top 5.
You know, Locke really was starting to get in a groove, was starting to get that offense going, and he single-handedly destroyed that whole thing.
Of course he did, because that's what he does.
Now, yeah, I would say, get into conspiratorial mindset and say, oh, John Elway just doesn't like Locke and just let the guy go, but he sucks. He couldn't handle him. The Broncos are so arrogant. They think Bolles is gonna take that guy.
Dude, he thinks he's some Gary Zimmerman.
He's not even in the same universe as that defender. That was no match.
No. He was playing with him the whole game. And then they panned over to the side when they're running off the field, and that same player's laughing at us.
Yes.
That's how pathetic we are. And then the fan base says, oh, that never happened. And they cheerlead this bullshit. And you talked about the ownership. This Peyton Manning article came out, and I agreed with you. I just sent you the article. They do not talk about the owners in the NFL. You brought it up specifically. They do not want group ownership. They want a single owner.
They're really adamant about that.
I report, I've had the same feeling when Peyton Manning came to Denver in 2012, 2013. Peyton F. and Manning's going to come and save us. They want Peyton Manning as the owner. They are cheerleading the shit out of that. Do I want Peyton involved in this organization? Yes, to some degree, but I'm afraid he's going to turn into an Elway. So I have to come off and be realistic here. I just want a person coming out of nowhere. Let's George Payton do the job and give him a chance before we run George Payton out of town. Give him a few years and let us develop and get real players back in Denver. Not this fucking PR bullshit.
Well, not just players. You like I said that I broke this down.
Yes.
You got to figure out what what's your identity going to be. What is that going to be?
Then we go plus yards. That's what we do, and we never said that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the organization, the owner, has to figure out what the identity first is going to be.
Culture first.
But my problem isn't so much Peyton Manning. I do have a problem with group ownership.
Me too.
Because you start getting different cooks in the pot, and there's going to be arguing and bickering, and
we've seen that with the trust over the past 6 years.
Yeah. So.
Man, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'd rather see a single owner, but I don't want this. What happened with the Carolina Panthers, where the guy starts meddling right away.
Yep.
Oh no, you can't have your quarterback. You got to have my quarterback because he'll put fannies in the seats. They're like, winning is going to put fannies in the seats, and this guy ain't going to win you a game.
No.
Again, that's Elway short vision, win now, or
Band-Aids, names.
That's one upside you get from Bozos. I mean, if Bozos gets the team,
I don't want.
You'll have to remind him what team he bought. Which one did? Oh, the Broncos. Yeah. That's how far removed that guy. Oh wait, I've got a mall coming in. I got the big Amazon complex. Isn't that so cool, little D? Got the whole complex. What team do I own again? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm busy. I don't need to worry about that team I own. I'm looking at the whole NFL that I can just get my hands into. That's all I care about. So that's what you get with those guys. No, you don't get Pat Bowlen. Somebody really committed to Super Bowling. We used to call him Super Bowling.
Yeah, and then look at us now. We're dog shit.
Or laughed at by the Bengals. We're laughed at by the Bengals.
And that's what we fucking have come to now. We get laughed by Bengal reporters and Bengal fans and Bengal players.
They can't see that.
Well, you know what? They're going to see it because I'm going to tell them the fucking truth because we're a no bullshit channel. I don't give a rat's ass. Okay, if
they were actually, STR was talking about that this morning, but well. About the Bengals and the STR all laughing at the Broncos.
Oh yeah, because they deserve it because they're bullshitting you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their job. That's their fucking job. Okay? I don't want to hear all this bullshit. And can I give you credit where credit is due? Because this needs to be said. Who wanted to bring in Ronald Darby 2.5 years ago? And look how he's playing. Oh, and then STR and Mile High Huddle just want that guy gone because he sucks.
Of course they do. They probably want
best corner right now.
Yeah. They want Callahan gone. They want
Kareem Jackson gone. They want Darby gone. They want
more Simmons and more Bolles and more Jerry Jeudy
and Shelby Harris. And Shelby Harris, if you watch this video, don't be yelling at Vic Fangio, okay? Because why are you yelling at him? You're not some Aaron Donald, Carl Mecklenburg type player. You're not a White. How about you just shut the fuck up and do your job? You got paid 3 years, $27 million. Just be happy you got paid. And you better thank your fucking Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that Fangio got you that fucking money. You better start thanking Fangio because Fangio got you that money. I have a love affair for Fangio. I don't give a fuck. But I am sick and tired of these players yelling at Fangio when he is the direct reason why this team's in those games right now. You do not need to be yelling at Fangio. I don't give a fuck who you are, Justin Simmons. And then Justin Simmons has the balls to come out in his post game saying that, well, we just want to win like every single one of you out there. Shut the fuck up, Simmons. Just shut the fuck up.
What did he say?
I just want to win just like everybody out there. Oh, well, maybe you should start playing better. I mean, you get that? They're entitled players.
His ceilings here, other real marquee safeties.
Like Bates today, they kept pointing that dude out in this game. They were pointing him out more than your highest paid safety in the league, Justin.
I know. I pointed him out when we didn't even play him. I know.
But we can't have that here. We can't.
No, No, we got to have PR, paper tigers, and bullshit. That's what the Broncos have become.
I'm sorry, I'm cussing, but it's so frustrating as a fucking Broncos fan. I grew up with the last remnants of Pat Bowlen, okay, and I saw how it works. You've saw it longer than me. I just want this team to go back to the tradition that Pat Bowlen had. I know we're not going to get another Pat Bowlen, but I want to instill some of the basic fundamental ideas that he had in building a football team, and I just want that back.
This is way out there, but in the alternate universe that's out there that closely parallels our own, Pat Bowlen never left his first wife, and Beth Bowlen-Wallace has already run the team for the last 3 years in that universe. I would take that. I would take Beth Bowlen-Wallace.
I would too.
Because she's got she's calling them out already. She's saying, you guys fuck this all up. And that's the most honest thing I've heard from anybody since Pat Bowlen was alive.
And Pat Bowlen did get Peyton Manning to come to Denver. It wasn't Elway. Because they just love that shit. Because Elway just I got him to come here. I made the call. Well, who made him sign the dotted line? Was it you or Bowlen?
It was Bowlen.
Oh, my God, dude. These people are just
and then the rest was history. Then all the players came in, and then Wade Phillips came in, which Elway didn't want anything to do with.
No, he wanted Joseph.
No, I think, and you know why I'll tell you why I think Wade Phillips really got fired. Because I think Wade had a really good relationship with Bowlen, like Elway. And I think Wade said, I don't want Elway interfering with what needs to be done here because he doesn't know. I mean, I've been doing defense for a long time, and I think that greatly offended Mr. Meddling himself. And I think he told Bolin, you got to keep him off of me. And once Bolin was out of the way, so was Wade Phillips.
Yeah, and then they brought in the supposedly up-and-coming player in Joe Woods.
Well, and Jeff, he wanted Vance Joseph because he wanted a yes man.
Yep, and he got him.
And
he got him.
I called him Coach Soundbite.
Coach Soundbite.
Yeah, that's what I called him, Coach Soundbite. Because all he did was, just okay, this is what you say, and he would like, blah, 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 blah. He just like, blah, 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 blah. Just give you a soundbite.
He was a robot.
Yeah, a puppet. Right up there's Elway's hand. Then Elway figured, I guess I can't really run the defense after all. So, okay, Fangio, come to Denver, Fangio. Now, good luck. All I can say is this is going to be an interesting off season. And whatever dog shit that they get for a coach or whatever, I'm sure they're going to hype that up like it's no tomorrow.
I agree.
We got Sam Lott from the JC High School. I'm telling you, this guy's he's got it all. He knows it's going to be so great.
Oh, Cecil Lammy. I know that's going to be already a thing.
I can't even listen to that guy. I mean, I literally have to shut. I mean, let me get over to another. I'll listen to the Cranberries before I'll listen to him. I did that. I listened to the Cranberries. It was a lot better than hearing him. By the way, is he telling us I told you so? Is he doing that now? He's saying I told you so?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, after this game?
Mm-hmm.
He always gets it wrong. What did he get right in this game?
Because he has Elway on speed dial. He has Elway as his ringtone. So, of course, he's going to think what Elway wants him to think.
Well, he didn't get anything right.
I mean, dude, fucking Cecil Lammy. Good God. Whatever.
What dog shit player does he want coming to Denver?
Oh, you'd be shocked.
Oh, is he scouting those quarterbacks?
Yeah, he wants Malik Willis from Liberty coming out of college. He wants that guy. He wants Russell Wilson, or he wants Aaron Rodgers, one of the three.
Oh yeah. You're gonna get him. Oh yeah.
And then Montaldo wants Kellen Moore as their head coach. Fire Tom Man, bring in another special teams coordinator.
Because that's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, like coaching's going to make a big difference on this team.
So if he wants Moore as a head coach?
Yeah, at Mile High Huddle does. They want Kellen Moore.
More of the same is what they want. More of the same?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they want more of the same. Okay. Imagine that,
Can I I just want to say this as well. We stumbled into an accident with Baron Browning and Kenny Young. I mean, we've been saying this for weeks on end, and it's Groundhog's Day, but man,
gotta get rid of those two.
Yeah, what a difference Kenny Young and Baron Browning make when they're on the field together, huh? But
I think if they actually got people that would tune out all this sports talk shit and actually build up these lines, those linebackers those guys would really be lifted up. So would if you get rid of Simmons, be great to bring in Bates, but get somebody up and coming, and
Yeah, like for instance, Baron Browning has been really impressive over the past 3 weeks specifically. I think that he's finally got this defense down.
Well, you know why? I think that Young, it was an accident.
And you guys say that Kenny Young's only good at Madden. I mean, that's the type of people you listen to, people. That's the type of Joe Rolls from Mile High Report spewing that bullshit. Oh, I'd bring back Josie Jewell and I'd bring back Josie Jewell. Kenny Young.
Like, is he the Elway pick?
Yeah. Alexander. Oh man, Alexander Johnson, Nexal Wilson. Nexal Wilson. He's nowhere near to that Al Wilson. Just stop with that. Garrett Bolles, this all-world left tackle. You know, that was a better pick than Ryan Ramczyk at the time. Ryan Ramczyk is killing it in New Orleans right now. He's an all-pro right tackle. You know, just whatever, man. Rashawn Slater, Quentin Nelson, Quentin Miners, and Ryan Ramczyk. I mean, yeah, but Garrett Bolles and Dalton Reisner and Lloyd Cushenberry and Bobby Massey, oh God, they're the best.
So who do the Broncos stumble into next? The Raiders in Vegas?
Let me check.
I would think that would be next.
I think it's in Vegas. Yep, it's in Vegas.
Oh yeah, it's in Vegas because they gave us a shellac. They took us behind the woodshed.
Yep, and I believe they could do it again in in Vegas.
Oh, well, now everybody wants Drew Lock to play, and they want him to lose every game so that they can draft Sticks. They want to draft Sticks.
You mean Kenny Pickett?
No, Sticks.
Oh,
Sticks. Yeah, this is just a guy that nobody will ever know 5 years from now. I'm just coming up. I've just invented a name because it won't matter.
You know what's funny? I thought, and I honestly thought Drew Lock actually made some throws today that Bridgewater just can't. And
they said that on the radio. He was actually, like I said, it looked like, to me, it seemed like the offense was actually starting to come to life.
Yeah.
With him. And then Garrett Bolles ruined everything with his holding.
Yeah.
They started, he was getting him on a roll, and then, thank you, Garrett Bolles.
I actually have a question for you specifically. When do you get the game? When are you going to watch the Game Pass? Tomorrow?
I try to. I got a lot to do tomorrow.
Well, if you get the chance to watch, just specifically watch the left side of the offensive line. Just watch it. And then just watch how Justin Simmons hit. I mean, I sent you a video.
Oh God, yeah. He looked like a high school kid out there with the pros.
Yeah, exactly. Right before the pass, I'm like, Justin Simmons. And there he is. The man, the myth, the legend that everybody just loves. He's the next Steve Atwater, man.
Yeah, they will not mention his name when he fucks up like that.
No, they won't.
No.
I mean, even the broadcast, the CBS broadcast was like, what was that?
Yeah.
And you guys told me that this guy's the best safety in the National Football League.
Yeah. Yeah, when he's not. Yeah, you don't hear much from him because he's usually hiding. Does get in there and throw. Because he's like Grover 2.0, he shows up. He does show up.
He got his sack, his one good play a game. Just like Draymond Jones, just like Shelby Harris, just like Garrett Bolles. God. This team, I can't. This team is just too much.
But yet the guy that Bolles was covering, he was just like having great plays about every snap.
Oh, and can I say this too? Melvin Gordon almost fumbled again.
Yeah, I know. His hand is injured, so they were going after it that whole game because guess why? Because they know he fumbles.
Yes. And who brought him in on that big contract?
Elway.
Oh, okay. Just want that up.
Hey, he's got a lot of yards between the 20s though.
So why does guys like Kyle Fuller and Justin Simmons and Patrick Surtain get all this praise, but Darby gets shit on?
Because he's probably picked by Fangio.
Okay. Well, I think Darby's the best secondary player we have right now. outside of Callahan. Callahan did struggle today.
In the beginning, it seemed like more in the beginning.
Yeah, and then better as the game went on. I think it was rust because he missed a bunch of games.
Yeah.
What did I say about the receivers on the opposite side for the Cincinnati Bengals, specifically Tyler Boyd?
Oh, Boyd was lights out, man.
Yeah, and I mean, he was the best receiver out there today, and he doesn't get paid $85 million combined like Patrick and Sutton. No. Boyd, we don't need Boyd. We got Sutton and Patrick, who drop balls, stop on routes, Jeudy included, dropped another fucking pass today.
Ah, shit, I get paid. What do I care?
Yeah.
Playoffs, schmayoffs.
You two expect that they need to catch every ball. Well, yeah, I expect that from a first-round pick.
Jerry Rice expected that from himself. I mean,
So did Rod Smith.
Edelman expected that from himself.
Yeah, so did Rod Smith. So did Wes Welker.
So did Ed McCaffrey.
So did Demaryius Thomas. You want to bring up him too? I mean, goddamn. Cushenberry struggled. DJ Reader was commanding second double teams and just absolutely providing that push up the middle for the guys on the edges to crowd the line of scrimmage. I mean, see, we can't get fucking DJ Reader, man. I want it.
Well, the Broncos can't get those players. No, you don't hear the push up. You know what they do? Here's the thing. They were going on and on about Chubb, on and on about Chubb, on and on about Chubb. But you never hear about what makes the edge rushers work. It's that push up the middle. You never hear about that. We haven't had that since Malik Jackson. And when we had that, things were clicking. Things were really clicking.
Well, Chubb can't be his full, Chubb can't be his full self if he doesn't.
He had a solid game today, but just imagine if you had that push up the middle, it would have been lights out.
Oh, absolutely, just like Von Miller and DeMarcus were back in their heyday.
Now it sounded to me like they were getting some pressure, but they just can't seem to really put it together. The quarterback could run, and
it was inconsistent pressure.
Okay.
It was inconsistent pressure, just like
how it always is, right?
Yeah, like everything, But these lines, I even think the Bengals are being too cute to start the game. I mean, Joe Mixon was getting 5 to 10 yards a carry. I mean, if you put all your resources in going out behind Joe Mixon, who I think is a top 3 running back in this league right now. He didn't have the game today because of Fangio. I think creatively he was phenomenal in this game. But in terms of Joe Mixon, you stuck behind that and you ran right up the middle at Purcell and Harris. I mean, the biggest run they had was right at Harris today.
Yeah.
But that's our Batman to Draymond Jones.
Oh, but if Draymond Jones would have just been there.
Oh my God. Draymond Jones.
One hand. I published that video. It's out there.
Yeah, and then you got called an evil person by Cody Rourke.
For showing the truth?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, true. I know the truth is so evil. Lying is a virtue now.
I got Simmons is getting picked on the regular, not a surprise.
Yeah, that's right where I would go.
Bolles struggles. I mean, he looks good against sweller dwellers like Draymond Jones, but against top-level D lines, he sucked.
I want to tell you, when I was listening to this game on the radio, it just sounded like the offensive line just constantly was breaking down.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it sounded bad.
It was the worst I've seen this year.
Yeah, so I just don't want to hear about this offensive line.
Yeah. Oh, well, we did good last week. Oh, my God, we did last week against Detroit with their JV squad. I mean,
I mean, they're not embarrassed to say something like that. They're that dumb.
shocked. You'd be shocked.
I guess that's why I can't go. I can't put up with that. That's why we do what we do here.
Why? Okay, so you have a guy named Javonte Williams, okay? Why aren't you using him more?
Because Gordon has to get the ball. Because Gordon is an
Elway pick.
Elway pick.
Because I thought what the Bengals did today defensively was so genius on their part, and I think they took what we said and applied it to their game plan. Just bait them, and then Elway's going to get pass happy. And I think we brought it up in the pregame. You specifically did that. Make Elway and Shermer get pass happy and put their tails between their legs and make them do what they do best. And that's 3 wide receiver sets. I mean, I saw free runners up the middle all fucking day. And that's nothing new to us because we've seen it with Shermer. But his play design, you have Drew Lock on a read option? What the fuck is wrong with you?
But that's Shermer.
Oh, my God.
And then some clown calls in. You got to love this.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
And said, Drew Lock is selfish. That play, he was selfish. And even Clough had to say, wait a minute. Drew Lock doesn't design these plays. Okay, he's not even a first string. He's told what to do. He said, that's totally on Shermer. He was like, but. I said, you can get mad at him because he got the ball taken away from him, but that play should have never been run. That should have never been called. Never been. Yeah.
God, what the fuck? So that's what we mean by a toxic fan base, right there.
Yeah, it's a toxic.
Because,
they don't know shit. They don't know shit.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't. I mean, they can't even say the O word. They can't say offensive line.
They can't say D-line either because they're afraid to.
Well, no, they can say Draymond Jones, but they can't say D-line.
Oh, my God. That guy's the next Aaron Donald.
I know one good game against a bunch of walk-ons, and you see, we told you. What was that, week 13?
Yeah, week 13, and then he got hurt?
What?
I mean, wow.
What else you got in your notes there?
Bengals were attacking the middle of the field, especially Jonas Griffith. I thought he did better in the second half. First half he struggled. That's a guy I would he's young. I would keep him around to develop. I think that he could be a good developmental type guy.
Well, there's that nasty D word again. Well, who's going to develop him because Fangio is going to be gone?
Well, I'm hoping Kenny Young, but he won't be back.
Well, no, because you got Josie Jewell. Why would you ever have Kenny Young when you got Josie Jewell?
And you know what? I think that you bring up a great point with a specific player. I think I want to go back to Garrett Bolles because this is something I've been actually wanting to say for the past few weeks, but I just wanted to let it flourish in a game and let people realize how this guy sucks. And I'll talk about Simmons here in a minute, but specifically talking about Garrett Bolles, every time I watch him, he holds. It's every play.
You're not the only person who's brought this up. Other people have brought this up.
Okay, well, every time I watch the film, every time, it looks like he's just clotheslining the dude. And I think that the refs help him out because they don't want to embarrass him. But my God, if I was a ref back there, I'd be calling play. I'd be calling it. I don't give a fuck. And that's the type of.
Well, we had fans from other teams actually make videos because they were pissed off.
Yeah, I sent you one.
Yeah, you sent me one, and these guys like, how come our guys on our defense can't do their job because this guy's illegally holding and
clotheslining them like
clotheslining. He goes. I don't mean to be whiny, but this is way too much.
And then Justin Simmons, how come he gets a pass for, he on the long running? I said, here comes Joe Mixon. He whiffed on the tackle again. I mean, this guy is notorious.
No Kareem Jackson.
Yeah, no. And then on the touchdown plays, I'm going to run right at the sidelines and not care that he's going to run past me. That's all I'm.
Time. How many videos did I show where he does?
Yeah, a ton.
And then the DB gets no help, and then they get all the blame when Justin Simmons.
That's all.
Put his tail between his legs and hides.
Exactly. That's all I wanted to point out. That is something that's just really mind numbing to me, especially when we have fans calling up to STR and blaming Locke for being a fucking selfish player. He is the most hated quarterback in I've ever seen in this city. How do you blame a quarterback for doing what was called? How the fuck do you blame somebody? I don't get it.
Because because first of all, they don't know what they're talking about.
Of course
they can't blame Shermer. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't blame Shermer. Who really picked Shermer?
Elway.
Yeah, they know it.
Fangio.
And they know it. They know it. They know it deep down.
Man, fucking game.
Now, if we could get more of the same and bring him here and keep Shermer as the offensive coordinator, that would, I think I could get behind that. I think I could get behind.
My God, I got to call you out on your bullshit, man. That's Mile High Huddle talk right there.
More of the same. Let's get more of the same from Dallas.
Wash,
rinse, repeat. More of the same. That's perfect. He'd be the perfect head coach, too.
Oh, my God. Yes, he would. He has the experience.
I already got a nickname for him. More of the same.
More of the same. Wash,
rinse, repeat.
I have right here. This offensive line breakdown reminded me a lot of when Flacco and the Broncos played in Kansas City on Sunday night. Was it Sunday Night Football or Thursday Night Football? I don't remember. It looked just like that. Exactly like that.
When is that the one where Mahomes got injured?
Yes. It was that bad. I'm telling you, it was that bad.
And they were like applauding Mahomes. Our own players were like applauding Mahomes, like, "Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, can I have your autograph?"
Yeah, you're a god.
God.
Receivers.
No.
Best O-line in 6 years.
How many drops did Cortland Sutton have?
A lot.
And Jerry Jeudy?
Dropped a pass.
I got thinking about Jerry Jeudy and thinking, these deals kind of screwed him. How can you give top money to another receiver? How could you possibly do that now?
I want to be shocked if Elway's still in the building. They pay him. They'll find a way to pay him. They did it with Simmons. They did it with Harris. I will not be shocked. And Bolles. I would not be shocked if they pay 3 receivers top league money. I wouldn't if Elway is still in the building. I wouldn't be shocked.
We'll know Elway's completely out of the building when they get rid of all of his players. They just shit can them all.
I hope Simmons is the first one to go. I really do. I can't stand him. I cannot. The praise that he gets is just mind-boggling. What has he done?
Nothing.
Like, he didn't deserve that contract. And then he has the balls to say, I just want to win like everybody else. Well, fucking play better. Don't give up fucking touchdowns on your side of the field, dipshit.
Well, not give up. Could you help your own teammates out?
Yeah. Can you actually stop hiding?
I don't know. Yeah, I think that Bronco that spoke up and spoke the truth. I mean, he was like nervous about it, but players, you just shrug your shoulders and wonder, how could this be? How could they?
Because it's a toxic environment. He rewards mediocre to below average players
because they're his players.
They're his talking points. They're his talking heads, and they're like you said, they're his players. He just loves his players. And a glaring example of that is Justin Simmons
and Garrett Bolles.
Melvin Gordon over Philip Lindsay. Oh my God, man.
And Garrett Bolles.
Garrett Bolles, Juwan James. We'll get rid of Billy Turner. Let's bring in Juwan James, and Billy Turner's killing it in Green Bay right now. How's Green Bay doing behind that offensive line?
Good. Oh, that's Aaron Rodgers. He's raising the ships.
Oh, he's raising the ships. How about the player personnel around him is raising the ships?
Yeah, Green Bay, they've known since Brett Favre, especially I think with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers absolutely needs a line more so than Brett Favre. I mean, every quarterback needs it, but Brett Favre was somebody I don't think needed it as much as I think Favre Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, especially now he's older.
Yeah, and why would you come here?
He's not.
That's a pipe dream, and they're already doing. He's not coming here. Wilson ain't coming here. They're not coming here. I'm done. I'm done talking about him. I'm not going to talk about him anymore after this video. I'm done talking about him. They're not coming here.
Rodgers got the Kool-Aid.
Good for you. Good for you. I am not talking about him anymore. I'm not talking about quarterbacks.
Believe.
Just like you did with Flacco, huh? You made us believe in that Hopian bullshit.
Just he has won a Super Bowl. You do know that. He's been to the Super Bowl. You do know that.
But hold on, wasn't it that defense and that player personnel around Flacco and John Harbaugh and the organization that won him that?
Oh no, you're looking into it too much.
I'm looking.
You're looking into it way too much. Just like all this COVID bullshit. You're looking into it way too much.
Oh my God, that COVID bullshit. I'm surprised our video didn't get taken down.
Yeah, thinking about, I think that we lost a couple subscribers because I think they were going to show us. They were going to tell us.
Yeah, they were going to show us.
Yeah, we got to the playoffs.
Yeah, to the people that gave us shit in the offseason about Draymond Jones and the video about Rashawn Slater and last week, where are you? I'm going back and commenting. I'm like, where are you guys? Where are you? Actually grow a pair of balls and come and actually debate.
Yeah, no, they can't.
I love it.
They're too busy talking about firing the coach, so they don't have time for you.
High Huddle, Mile High Report, 104.3 The Fan, Cody Rourke's channel. They're just give me more, wash, rinse, repeat. Give me more.
Yeah, they want more of the same.
They want more of the bullshit.
And more of the same. Yeah, that's probably the only guy they could probably get. I don't even know if Moore would be highly sought after.
He isn't highly sought after.
That's why they're going after him, because hyping up somebody if I was Moore, I think I'd stay in Dallas. I think I'd stay away from here.
I think, and you know what? You bring up a great point earlier with the whole coaching vacancy. We're the bottom of the list.
Of course they're the bottom of the list. I'd rather go to the Jags because I can meet the owner. I'd rather go to, wherever and meet the owner.
York.
What's that?
I'd rather go to the Jets before I came here.
Because you can meet the owner.
The owner.
At least you could feel confident, that maybe, the owner has your back. But here, we don't have an owner yet, but don't worry about it.
I will go to Houston.
What's that?
I will go to Houston before I came. Oh, and by the way, we're talking about shitty teams, Sweller Dwellers. How did the Lions do today?
Oh, yeah. That was another thing, too. Well, who did the Lions get back? A lot of their players.
Majority of their team.
Yeah, I was going to say the Broncos dodged it. They got lucky in that game. They got lucky they had Cincinnati here.
Yeah, because if they was in Cincinnati, this game would have been completely different.
Well, it could have been, yeah. It could have been.
Well, we play in Vegas next week, so that's not going to be an easy test because the Raiders are going to show up for this game.
Yeah, because they know that this is a demoralized team.
Of course it is.
Yeah, especially after the shellacking they got. I'll tell you what, I think that the loss that the Chargers had left a bitter taste in their mouth. I'm sure they're going to be like really fired up for that one.
Oh yeah, and then we play the Chiefs at home.
Get the Chiefs at home while they're resting all their.
Yeah, and then we're finally going to beat Kansas City in 6 years.
I'm sure Mile High Huddle and the rest of them will show that as a major milestone.
Yep.
But a testament to all of Elway's players. Justin Simmons, Bolles, all that.
Justin Simmons. What a fucking joke. What a joke. I mean, I don't dog him as a person, but as a player, that dude fucking sucks. That dude sucks.
Yeah, wasn't it you that brought it up to me? And then I started saying, okay, I'll go look at the film and make sure to make it a point. And then I'm like, wow, this guy is nowhere.
Yeah, I brought it up last year, and I commented it on the year before that when I started watching your videos. I said, you better look out for Simmons. This dude sucks.
I'm looking at him like, yeah, you know what? This guy does suck.
And look at it now. And then they pay him. They're like, fuck you to us. We're going to pay him the buttload of money.
I couldn't believe that. Well, I guess I should believe it. Yeah, because that's just how this organization is.
Yeah, I'm from this organization.
Yeah, it's just incredible. All right. I'm tired. Unfortunately, we do these at, the midnight hour. I'll take a look. I'm sure I'll get pissed off. I'll probably have 10,000 more things that I would have said. But just to me, this game, it just sounded like every snap the line was breaking down each and every time. I kept thinking about these idiots saying, this line. I'm like, this looks like 2013 all over again.
2013
or 2013? I'm sorry, 2016 all over again.
I would say it's looked like the past 5 years.
6.
Oh, you're right. 6 years. It looked just like I haven't seen this bad of a performance. It was with the Raiders last year and Kansas City 2 years ago. It was that bad. You'll see it.
Should I go ahead and cue up the clown music?
Yes.
This isn't that bad.
It's bad. It's bad. I'm telling you. And then you'll have the comments going, oh, it wasn't that bad. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
If we just had Draymond Jones.
Wow.
That's what Mile High Huddle said today. And I'm like, Draymond Jones.
Well, I guess they get access. So they got to say that's the thing, that not having access is a good thing. And it's like, it's nice to be able to talk to players, but why? Because all the talking's on the field that you need to know.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't care.
All the players aren't going to tell them everything. So if I was a reporter, I wouldn't really bother talking to the players. My analysis would be off of film and off of what I see on the field. But that's just me. Because I'm not going to get anything away from the player. I'm not going to. I could probably get their body language, but even that's stretching it a little bit, because people's body languages change all the time. So I don't know.
I know. All I can know is that the interview's on the field.
Absolutely. It always is, but stats say something different. Stats are different.
Well, you can always play around with stats. That's all that this world is a big stat shell game.
Wear that mask, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to protect yourself. You wear that mask. That does not work. Wear it.
Well, it works to keep carbon CO2 right in that area that you're constantly breathing all the time.
They don't care. I sent you a video today. They don't care.
Ladies sitting there chomping on something with their mask down, and this other lady's like, they're all freaking out at the other one, losing their mind.
What I found interesting about that video is how she specifically said, and of course you have the guy behind her being a pussy, being a soy boy. You have the girl in front of her, I just want to protect my kid. Yet you're the one injecting yourself with these fucking vaccines and hurting your kid. So who's really hurting their
She won't
kid?
drink wine, but she'll take a vaccine that goes into her own cells and makes them produce a toxin. So I don't know.
You'll take those 3 shots, and you'll take the next shot that's going to come out with this new variant.
And God knows, you keep taking them, sooner or later it's going to catch up to you. That's just the way it is.
And we'll bury you.
Just the way it is. Well, not until we make some money off of maybe your chemo or, trying to keep your heart going, whatever.
Yeah, that's what they do. They love that.
We'll make a few bucks off that. Well, it's like now they've turned this whole vaccine thing. I call it the cigarette. They've turned into the cigarette industry. They used to hook people when they were young, see if they could get them to, and then obviously you get all kinds of medical problems, and because that's why doctors would push cigarettes back in the day. Doctors push cigarettes.
Yeah,
They used to push cigarettes on pregnant women too back in the day.
Yep, let's put you on a ventilator and kill you.
Yeah, give you some remdesivir, right? Shut your kidneys down, shut your liver down, some vital organs.
Absolutely, let's get that couple grand.
Yeah, sure.
Do it.
Well, what do we care, right?
Yeah, we don't care about you.
They don't, and that's the hard lesson that they're gonna all learn.
Yep.
All right, let's shut it down.
All right.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.